Welcome to Marshland Hall and Tea Room. We're in Marshland St James, which is just off the A47 between Wisbech and Kings Lynn. We are a rural village with lots of new homes and new families, with our school and a community centre.
We're starting our journey on towards net zero, a low carbon economy. We selected Marshland St James after putting a call out to parish councils, looking at the community facilities such as this hall and the challenges with Marshland St James being on the border of the county, being very rural with challenges in terms of oil heating and insulation. We felt that this was the right community to choose as an exemplar to roll out to other communities. If we can crack Marshland St James, we can get the rest of West Norfolk following.
So the Norfolk Net Zero Communities project is a nationally funded project by Innovate UK, running for 2 years. It started last July, and it's working across one community, one pilot community per district council area across Norfolk. So that's 7 in total, and it gives us a real cross-section of Norfolk society, the landscape, planning and housing, and all the things that we might want to learn from. And basically what we're doing is trying to understand what is in the way of people being able to take key steps towards warmer, more comfortable homes, cleaner energy for their homes, and greener travel. And we want to take those barriers and understand how they relate to people in place and work with people in the communities to understand what we can do with the partnership to unblock them, to help connect people to things like trusted traders, to funding, to finance, key advice, whatever those barriers may be. So we're going to be working across communities to bring out conversations, reach wider groups in those communities, and really have good discussions around what we can do to better support, so people can understand what action they can take and to bring them benefits at the same time. We're also going to be working with a number of businesses in the area because we want this work that happens to be kept within the value of the communities across Norfolk. So we want to understand how we can connect and build up a local greener economy to support this.
I think the Net Zero Community is a really important initiative, and it enables people to contribute towards improving our environment and lowering our carbon emissions. People need to be able to bounce ideas off each other as to how best to do that.
We've been very lucky to get funding from Innovate UK, the government's innovation arm, to take forward this project called Net Zero Norfolk Communities. That's looking at the non-technical barriers, why people aren't making more climate positive choices, and it's kind of getting in and working with 7 communities to really understand what's stopping them from making more positive choices. Is it, affordability? Is it that they're just paralysed by choice? Are they scared of making the wrong choice, etc.? So we want to really get in and understand what's preventing that. We've just been given the green light to look at doing some pilot projects at the minute. So in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be launching a thermal imaging project, which will be looking at loaning cameras, thermal imaging cameras, to community groups so that they can go around and assess their buildings to see, whether they're really well insulated, and if they're not, there'll be a package of information support available to them to take it forward. And then I think one of the kind of really key things that we're really excited about is we're really conscious that climate change can be quite scary for people, and a lot of people feel that they don't really have a lot of knowledge in the space. So we are going to be launching some community climate literacy training, working with community groups, town and parish councils, to be fair, anyone who really wants to come along and just do a bit of an introduction into what climate change is and what they can do to start taking some action for themselves. It doesn't have to be major actions, it could just be thinking about, I might walk to the shop rather than driving today, and just some really minor actions. Or maybe I could change my electric supplier to a green energy provider, or something that's affordable to them. It doesn't have to be costing them anything, it just can be something minor to take them on the journey.
So we're pleased today to welcome Norfolk Net Zero to the village. and we're pleased to welcome all the parishioners to engage in this project. We're hoping that it's going to benefit you all from increasing public transport, reducing your bills, increasing your insulation in your homes.
We're at the start of our journey, and if you want to find out more about Norfolk Net Zero Communities, please visit the Norfolk Climate Change Partnership website.